Do it.
Hello! Hello, my magical sandy friends. We're ready to start another practice session, so I hope you're ready to watch me suffer. Yes, welcome. It's your sandy stream. Good night, Mariador. See you. And thanks for tuning in. Let me adjust my few things here. So the plan for today: mini sand art show with an evil mermaid. We are going to polish a little bit today. That means I'm going to repeat it a few times, and I hope to record a decent version of it today. And then, if I will have some time in the second part of the stream, I'm going to just improvise some sort of picture, not the moving sand art thing, but some sort of pictures, maybe something abstract, like a treat to myself for doing the hard work on that mermaid segment. And then next week, on Thursday and Friday, we will start the new track and new idea and new story. Also, just one track story. That's a plan, at least. Also, last time when I was live, yesterday, Twitch started reminding us that it's my partniversary. And I have to tell you, I didn't plan anything for the celebration. I have zero idea on special events. My head is bubbling with ideas for mini shows. I am also very inspired by this idea with advent calendar stationery I told you last stream. And I kind of I am concentrating on that, and I do not have space in my head for any sort of celebration. So if at some point between today and the end of February I will magically have some sort of idea for special event, I might try it, but so far zero, nothing at all. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So hello everybody who joined us on both platforms. Team Purple, hello. Team Red, hi. And I am ready to start. So we are going to start with the drawings of each element of our mermaid show, just slowly. And then I will start rehearsing it with the music. That part will be a bit annoying because I will have to play the same music many times today. I hope you will bear with me. But yeah, let's try. Also, I added extra 3 seconds of silence at the beginning. So every time when I have to start the... Oh, what? It's like that, yeah. Every time when I have to start the segment, I will not be like, I don't have time. So hopefully I will be able to gracefully place my hands on the table and then start drawing, because last time it was a bit awkward. Baracholka, hi, welcome, Sveta. How you doing? I checked Instagram and I realized that I missed your stream yesterday. Who knew? Who knew that you were streaming? And such a stream with water bears. I'm sad. I'm sad that I missed it. Okay. Even I did not know. Yeah, okay, I know how it goes. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday the stream was quite productive. Let's see how it's gonna be today. 1, 2. Good. Good. I'm sorry, my phone is ringing. I need to... like... how do I cancel? Don't call me. I'm busy. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Right? Right, yes. Then... and then the terrible part begins. Yeah, not my best one. This is fine. That will do for now. I know that at the pace here it doesn't always turn out great, but in that case I will just make the spot here bigger and I will cut it out. So I have plan B if something goes wrong. Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. Then which hand does the spots? Maybe right. 1, 2. Oh no, that's too big. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then what did I decide? Do I do just like that? I don't remember. Okay, let's keep it this way. For now, I'm not sure. When I will be rehearsing with music, I think I will figure out where goes what. Here is just right hand. Pudum, pudum. Good. Good thing that I still remember what to do. That's always nice to notice. 1, 2. I think here we had just 2 notes. And then another terrible part starts. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Ka-ching, ka-ching. One, 2, 1, 2. I'm not sure how it goes. But again, with the music, we will... I think we will clarify it, I hope. And done. The last stroke is always the matter of chance. I don't know. The last stroke will be here, just with the music. Elwin Kenobi, thank you so much. You're doing great. Terrible parts. Terrible parts means that every time when I'm drawing, I am not 100% sure how it's going to turn out. Sometimes it looks great, sometimes it's just nah. So I'm like, here it comes. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Like I have a visual. I have an image in my head. I'm sending signals to my hands. And sometimes my hands are just, nope, not gonna happen. Not this time. Apocalyptus. Apocalyptus? I hope I'm saying it correctly. Thank you. So that's pretty much it. That's it. I remember every step. That's a good thing. Now we need to do it like 5 times faster. 5 times faster, and I'm not sure how to approach it, to be honest. I could approach it just like in a dance class when you like doing elements, and if at some point you make a mistake, you just start all over. Or just do it many times and stuff. What music will you use? I will show you now. This is a track from a website called tunepocket.com, and tunepocket.com, it's a service for content creators where you can get royalty-free music. You have to pay a year licensing for being able to use it. They have a really good selection, and honestly, this particular mini project, it's a result of some random inspiration from some random track. I chose the track, I listened to it a couple times, I tried to think what I can imagine for this music. So I thought it sounds mermaidy. And yeah, and then I kind of figured out how I want to start, and then we started brainstorming it just on stream. It is a 4th stream when I'm working on this segment. Well, first stream was 2 hours, so 2 hours, then 3.5, and then 3.5 again. That means 9 hours. So what you see now, it's the result of 9 hours of work. So that's impressive. Yeah, so pretty. And I am hoping that today I will call it done, and I will get a decent recording out of it. And yeah, and then it will be ready to be posted in social medias everywhere. I don't know. Do I need more anti-static, or I'm a brave girl and I can deal with fluffy sand? Neptune, hi. 9 hours, yeah. Oh, excuse me, 9 hours, yeah. And of course, you do not include in the. It's just 9 hours in front of the lightbox, but also all those hours when I'm like walking my dog, cooking my food and stuff, and I have that music playing in my head, playing, and it's like, and I'm like, stop it, stop it! I'm not working anymore. But the music is still here, and and I keep thinking that, oh, I might do this or I might do that. What to do? Anyway, fluffy sand, yeah, Bendy, you know, it's a curse. I know that the first time today will be terrible. I know it. I know. I just need to do it, right? I just need to do it. I need to do a few terrible times, a few terrible repeats, and then at some point it will be nice and graceful. Let's do it. Good day to you, Bendy. Thank you so much for taking your shift on the red side. Okay, I have 3 seconds at the beginning. It should be enough for clicking the mouse Relax. Yeah, like what am I? It's, you know, I was perfectly relaxed 3 previous streams, but now when I have the result already, I want it to look perfect, and I know it's not gonna be perfect. There's no way it's gonna be perfect, because music is so much faster than what I'm doing now, but let's do it. The first one is just a warm-up. Doesn't count. Okay. Let's have fun. It fits! It fits! It fits! It's not perfect, but it fits! Oh my god! It fits! Oh! It's good? Good. I mean, in terms of the pictures itself, they're not exactly clean as much as I want them to be. But like, there is a flow between the pictures and the music. And I know that the pictures, they will improve, because the more I draw them, the more I kind of have the time to breathe and like add, I don't know, add more cleanliness to them. Like those notes are like, I can choose better placement for them because they're like barely visible here, and I need to make them more brave and clear and clean. They should be more visible. But yeah, what is the most important is that the moves, they have their place in the music, and it brings me so much energy when I'm like, yeah, it like the sand syncs with the music. I loved your face and how you shared your emotions. Thanks. Oh, I feel bubbly. Thank you so much. I just realized. I think previously when you would join my stream, I would only work on pictures. You haven't seen me in action. I remember previously, like until the last year, I think, when I was recording my standard shows, I was recording them on the full screen, like without my face. And then after I did the show Wool, I realized, and I tried to rehearse it offline and record it offline. I realized that if I take myself away from the frame, I am taking something away from the show. Like, I felt like I finally at that stage when I am not just hands who are drawing, but also a human who are like also sprinkling emotions. Oh well. So, as I said, this particular step right now is a bit annoying because we are going to repeat the same thing a few times today. And yeah, and then I wanted to have a practice time for one of my shows or parts of my shows, because last time when I performed the show 5, I didn't like it at all. I was very shaky, and I thought maybe I would like to work on, not on the full performance of 5, but maybe on the stages. Like today I'm working on the improvement of air, then next time I am working on improvement of water, and so on. Because yeah, it was last time when I rewatched it, I didn't like it. I know that your job is to perform online, but how cool it would be if you're performed in theaters. You're doing very good. I mean, you know, I have an experience in theaters, so yeah, I could. I know that I could. It's just online it's more fun. Hilo, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Okay. Let's try again. And then again. And then maybe one more time. And then I will switch to something else. Okay. I will try to keep in mind the things which I didn't really like on my first round. And I will try to improve it if possible. And if not, it's okay. I can record next week. It's no issue. I can actually give my brain the time to absorb this information a little bit more. Okay, let's start. it fits. It comes together. Again, now this time I liked these parts better and other parts less. Oh, but one day they will be all looking decent, I believe. The most important is that like the music starts and there is a canvas. One thing comes after another. Great. Toons, thank you so much. Thank you. I see so many people coming out of Lurk side and saying good things about my partnerversary. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here for all those 7 years. So, what I don't like this part. It doesn't look elegant. It looks fat and like not it shouldn't be chunky. I do not like it. I like more and more how the ship turns out, but this part, so let me try this part a few times, just like one arch and then drawing this. I also noticed that when I was rehearsing it, I did everything with right hand. Now like my left hand felt like she wants to be here. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why is it so. Future Ash, hi! So all the commas are appreciated, no worries. I never knew where to place commas in English. It seems like your rules for punctuation is different from Russian, so I'm like, it feels right, let's put a comma here. Thank you, Barahoka, thanks a lot. Yeah, it's gonna be... Well, officially it's gonna be tomorrow, yeah. My partnerversary. It's gonna be tomorrow. Nom, 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 nom. The last couple of swipes in the end seems like out of place filler. No. No. They do not bring any new information. It is true. No. I disagree. They are kind of fillers in terms of that they do not bring transition, they do not bring any new object, they do not bring any new information. But at this point, we do not need more information, we need closure. Because it's the end of the track. And here, at this point, I'm just dancing with the waves of music. It's okay to feel what you feel, I just disagree. So I will keep them there. I have my reasons. You see, Sveta, that's what I like. That's what I like. When you are sitting in the theater and somebody performing in front of you, you do not have a chance to scream then, hey, those last 2 swipes is just a filler. No, you have to keep it to yourself. But in Twitch, you can just throw it to the artist right away. And dancing in the waves. Yeah, so in the end, we create, like out of the fishes we have, we create the eyes of the mermaid. Like there is a nose here, and she's like looking at you, giving you a side eye. And here's her hair. And last time when we got to this point and I was making those swipes, people were actually reading them as mermaid's hair. And actually a couple people last time say that, oh, I like how last 2 swipes it's like the hair of the mermaid. So maybe this time when I'm doing those swipes, they do not read as much as hair. I guess I could play around with the composition of them and like but it's still gonna be very much abstract because I have just like 7 seconds, no 7, it's a lot. It's like 4 seconds in the end when I'm making them. So as for this shape, which I do not like, so I do this, then I do 2 arcs. Aha, left hand wants to come in. The drawing may evolve in the future, true, yeah. At some point I might look at it and like, I want to add this and that, yeah, true. So I realized my left hand wants to come here after the right because right does 3 lines and goes to rest. That's why. What I do not like is that I have a tendency to draw this with my big finger. That's why it turns out chunky. I still can draw it with my big finger, just with the tip of it. That's not an issue. So 1, 2, 3. No, that's not gonna work. How beautiful. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's definitely left hand wanna be here. So if it wants to be here, we will let it. Why not? But then right hand will come. Yeah, and that seems organic. And then 2 hands are doing this, and then a right hand comes here. Okay, let's try again. Few times. So it comes here, then top line and bottom line. Then left hand goes here and right hand goes whoop, whoop, because otherwise we will not, yeah, otherwise it will be a clutter. So from right to left, from left to right, and then in here, and then in here. Good. That should work. That should work. So cool to watch you think. That's exactly what I feel when I'm watching your stream. And you also talk about how you think, and I'm like, that's fascinating. Our brains have our own like paths, and our like we have our mechanisms, creative mechanisms, and they're so unique. So what else I didn't like? Mermaid turns out pretty okay. I do not like my notes. Why they look so awkward? Like, I know how notes look. Shouldn't be that hard. Just a brain glitch on notes for some reason. So maybe my nerve system wants to relax when I'm drawing notes and like, that's not a big deal. And it doesn't draw them properly. Anna and Sveta fangirl each other. Oh, that's yeah, I'm certainly a fangirl. 100%. I told you guys, when, like, among all the sand artists I have seen, I am super happy that exactly Sveta came to Twitch, because it was like, Oh my god! Among all the people, she decided to come here. Yes, I am 100% fangirling like crazy. So let's try again. What can I say? Let's try again and see if I will be able to execute what I just thought to myself. Maybe no. Sometimes it takes time until I make a decision how I do things, and then my brain adopted. But yeah, it looks pretty sweet so far. Okay. I feel like I forgot something important. Cream hi and hi Reese Cup. Hi. Welcome. Well, mermaid was and this mermaid was it's okay. And also I felt like I forgot something. We will try again and I will see what I forgot. I will clean up really quick and we will try again. Everybody who joined us, I'm on Thursdays and Fridays I am working on some show skills How you managed to evaluate mine while drawing? Or maybe it helps that I have a screen right in front of me. You forgot the boat. Yeah, of course I forgot the boat. Yes, I forgot the boat. Yes. The mermaid didn't go well, and I'm like, I forgot how I... Oh, never mind. The mermaid, which didn't turn out well, like threw me off, and I'm like, oh well. But this element, which I was just rehearsing, turned out well. So let's try again. I need more sand here. The first and the second mermaid, they were okay. This one, I'm still not sure. It's like, I like that when I am throwing the face, like it kind of turns out elusive, kind of ghostly, and then I add the thick hair and like it works well. And yet I understand that if I will decide to make a spot and actually make the face, and then from here to do the hair, the result will be a little bit more predictable. Do I want predictable? Well, depends. I feel like right now I can forgive myself for being not 100% correct every time. And sometimes forgetting the elements which are crucial for the plot. Let's try again. what I wanted to change this time, or like I rather wanted to see if it will work or not, where the mermaid is looking. And I think it's better when she's looking towards the picture, like when she's looking to the right, well, my right. So that means that when I am drawing the fish, we are throwing the sand that direction to the left. Yeah, that's better. I wanted to try it. I kind of saw that it's not gonna look good, but I wanted to try and just see how it feels. It feels strange. It feels like she's trapped. Well, there is like like a rule in the portrait that where the person is looking, the more we need to have space in front of it. At the beginning, the hands look like a mermaid's tail. Yes, it's intended. Yes, 100% intended, and I'm glad you noticed. I don't think it's something what people like notice from the beginning, but that's actually how I. Yeah, that was one of the first things which I wanted to do. Like, it's not only. I don't know if it reads this way. You see, maybe it's just in my head. So, yeah, this is a tail. And then I'm drawing the pearls. And they're like flying back, swimming back. The hands are swimming back for another spot. And only then they like swim away. Again, I don't know if it reads this well. But the person who will notice it probably will enjoy it. I don't know. I get those fast swipes now. Yay! I could bring you the joy of my swipes. You know, that's what. Yeah, that's thing about art. It happened. It happened to me when I would. You know, sometimes you know the painting. It's a famous painting. You just know that it's famous. People think that it's great. You do not even know why it's great. And then you find an article, deep article on this particular painting, and it explains you what's behind it, what's the story, what's the symbols in it, and you're like, whoa, that's why it's cool. And it starts to be cool to you because now you know. So maybe it's like that. Like you didn't understand at first, like what did I mean by all those swipes now? And then I explained you and you're like, ah, okay. Okay, that's actually really cool. One more time. One more time, now with proper eyes. Because I didn't like the eyes. The lore, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. About the fish tail. Initially, this track didn't have enough of silence at the beginning. So in my previous streams, I was struggling because it should start from the point. You know how sometimes the dance starts from a certain position. And I didn't have enough of time in front of the track, and now I finally edited it, so I added those seconds of silence, and I feel much more comfortable because previously it was like and then I started drawing. Feels horrible because to me this moment is really sweet. It's like the time when you like gather up the energy to start. Oh, well. Let's try again. mermaid, like, she's a bit drunk. I was drunk, I wrecked the ship. Sorry. I need to be very careful when I'm drawing the fishes. Because there are gonna be eyes in the end, and sometimes when I'm throwing the sand, I'm like not really I can control this better. I mean, drunk mermaid probably... No, that's also gonna be drunk. Yeah, that's a tricky part. I was drunk. I didn't know what to do.
We don't make
Decided
mistakes.
to wreck a ship.
We have happy accidents.
Happy accidents indeed, yeah. Ah, let's try those eyes a few times, because they absolutely shouldn't be wrecked. It's like... it's very important in the end to have them correctly and somewhat beautifully. I have time there, maybe half a second, to fix them a little bit if they are... if they will not be too clear, but if they are like in opposite directions, it's not gonna work. Yeah, there should be something like that. Also, instead of making the iris and then the like a little highlight, I could also just do those lines. Since I will already have here an eye of the fish, ideally, in the ideal world, I can make the eye like this, and that's gonna be more intense. Yeah, more intense because they will be like more empty. The fish look like torpedoes, and that's opposite. Torpedoes are looking like fish. I think. What comes first? Fish or torpedoes? That plane looks like a bird to me. I have news for you. Yeah, I want to try and draw the eyes this way. You're trying to draw torpedoes? No, I'm trying to draw fish. I'm just trying to tell you that when we human, we create our creations, such as a weapon, which needs to go through the water easily and fast. We create it in the shape of who? Of somebody who is moving in the water, nice and fast. That's what I'm trying to do, trying to say. Like, of course, those fishes are abstract, right? That's the point. We're making the video with lots of transitions. It's not the video where I'm drawing detailed fish. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not defending my fishes. They obviously do not look like real fish. However, they do read fish. Especially they will, when we will have more practice on them. So my idea is that in the end they should look like this. And then I need to make sure that I use my right hand, because only from the right hand I will be able to do the angle like this. We should be live now. Oh, it looks like I reconnected to the YouTube just fine. Yeah, now we should be live. I feel like it's European servers are acting up again. Don't see me? What? You can try and refresh. Friends, if you see me on YouTube, can you please speak up in the chat? I want to see if it works or I need to restart something, because it's the first time when I got disconnected during my broadcast on YouTube. So Bendy, if you're still here, can you please type something? Don't like it. I don't like when technologies gets in the way of fun. Yeah, I think everybody who's on YouTube, they're basically lurking. Good. Thank you so much, Shadows Up. Thanks a lot. You're the hero. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Now we can continue, I think. Yeah. So where we were, on torpedo fishes, which are not torpedoes, just fishes. I know that I'm supposed to say fish. I cannot. It's stronger than me. I don't like those eyebrows, if I'm honest. They are awkward. Maybe just eyes will be even better, and like eyebrows are covered. Yeah, maybe. So if I have like half a second of in the music, what can I improve in the eyes? I want them to be elusive. I need to try again. I need to try again. It's very much work in progress. That's why we are reviewing each element. And I have to say, my main mermaid at the beginning gets worse and worse despite me practicing. I also changed the way I was making the silhouette. Michael, hello! I remember that the first... It's kind of cool to see everything that goes into it to make it better. Yeah, like first you create a story, but that's not when these things are over. So first time when I need to rewatch my past stream, I feel like this move which I was doing at the beginning, it was better because it was also resembling the fish movement kind of. And now I try to cut it like I usually cut it, and that will not do. I mean, it's easier, but it steals something. Yeah, I think it was something like that. Let's try. Should I dress up as a mermaid for recording this, or it will be too much? I feel like it will be too much. Okay, everything is working on both platforms. Sorry for the technical hiccup. I think it's something about... I'm pretty sure it's something about European servers, because I changed two and could not connect. So I hope it's gonna be smooth from now on. I messed up the composition, and the mermaid is no good, no good, no good. But we'll try again. No good. The fishes are alright. That's how it goes. I remember that also from the choreography class. You're working on one movement and other movements are like, okay, bye. And then the next try, the movement you were just working on, they are turning out alright, and the rest of the dance is like, well. It's a learning curve. Okay. Yeah, okay. I do not understand why my first mermaid is getting worse. Like, it's a little bit of a mystery to me. Like, I make her torso a little bit shorter, so I want to revisit this part, and then I will have like a final run for today. I don't want to make it worse accidentally. But we already brought a few improvements to this movement, to the eyes. So it's great. That's actually great. So what we have there? We have there. Yeah, by the way, friends, hi everybody. If you are here somehow watching in the background and wondering what's going on, you have some questions, I will be happy to tell you more about what I'm doing. Barakoka, thank you for coming. And I'm glad it was somewhat inspiring. I don't know how, but yeah. Happy work day. See you. Yeah, I somehow made this area shorter in my previous rounds, and I just don't get it. I also can go deeper in here for a better curve. Yeah, here we go. How do I sell them? I do not sell them. I mean, you can sell the video 100%. Like, you can people make videos for weddings, for events. I have seen a few commercials drawn with sand, so you can sell videos if you're talking about what I'm doing today. So something like that is done for think about it as an animation. Just like animation, you can draw it and sell it the same way you can sell sand art show, which is recorded, or you can perform it live in the theaters, in the events, and so on. If we talk about detailed pictures like the ones you see above my head, I save them digitally, and people can print it, and I can print it. I know that quite a few sand artists, they have a technology of fixing sand on the surface. However, for displaying the sand picture, you will need a lightbox, because if sand is not on the lightbox, it looks like this. So if you want to sell the pictures which are drawn with sand on the glass on the lightbox, you will need a source of light underneath. Otherwise, it's not gonna look the way it's intended. So yeah, but I am making my living in the past few years by performing live on Twitch. So I can make that hip deeper if in the first movement I make the torso a little bit too short. Okay, good. Should be good now. How long did it take you to learn this art style? In the art, I think people always say, I'm still learning, which is true. to learn the basic moves of sand art, you need, I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks. And by basic moves, I mean how to do the dots, how to do the lines, how to do the throws, how to do some sort of cutouts, something like that. It doesn't take long. But then it's all about improvements and experimenting and knowing how to draw in general. Because for me, I started with zero knowledge in art, so I had to learn a lot. Like I had to study not only sand art, but also art in general. Did you do the images above? Yes, they are mine. So yeah, first moves you can study pretty quickly. Then it depends on your, like, how agile are your hands. So I am pretty good working with like small details. I'm knitting and sewing, and I've been doing it for all my life. So my hands are pretty agile. So understanding how to move the sand, I don't know, I think it's a very individual thing how quickly you will learn it. And of course, how much time you can dedicate to it. It took me a long time to... Oh, I have a video about it. Do you want to watch a video? I have a video with my first sand arts, and you can see how I started. So yeah, let's watch the videos and I will come back with another round of this mermaid madness. Okay, movie time. In this video, there will be mentioned Shadow. Shadow is my husband. So here it is. You could see my very first sand drawings. To the sand drawings which I've done in 2019 maybe, I don't remember. Thank you, Kestrel. Thank you so much. This question, like how long does it take to achieve good results? It's a very difficult question because it's depending on your previous experience. It depends on how much time you are ready to dedicate to it. It depends on what you want to achieve. Maybe you want to master only one dimension of sand art and you do not really care about others. Like you just you want to always draw on the sand surface and you don't know, like you want to always draw something more or less simplistic and something like this. And it's one time frame when you will be ready to improvise something like that. There are sand artists who are, like in all of their sand art shows, they work something like that. And it's okay. To me, it was a bit, like it was not enough. So I decided that I want to try different styles, different dimensions, different materials, I mean different sands. Is it necessary? No. You can just master one sort of style and market it and work with this style smartly and be good. So you already started drawing well. No. Well, my first drawings, they were something what you can draw on the misty glass. It's like everybody can do it. Just believe me, everybody can do it. If you would be in front of the lightbox right now, I would just show you how to do it and you would do it. Sand is pretty fun material because you can... No. You can do something like that and it looks adorable and it looks unusual because it's sand and on the lightbox. I don't know, it's a difficult question, like what do you want to achieve? I was just working on my drawing skill until 2018, I think. Until 2018 I never tried to do sand art shows. Now I am mastering my sand art show skills and I love it very much. At the same time I'm studying academical drawing because from time to time people ask me here on Twitch to draw somebody's realistic portrait and I want to do it well. I don't know what you need, like... Okay, let's try again this mermaid stuff. And no matter how good or bad it will go, it will be the last attempt, I think. And then we will switch to something else. I will think what I want to practice today. We also didn't have my left hand practice, we might try to briefly. So yeah, let's try it. It was decent. It was decent. Yeah, hi everybody who's coming. Ghost Zero, hi. Oper, welcome. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks. Yeah, you see cats, you see sand. If you like both of those things, there is a chance that you will like this channel. So, hey, hello. So nice to see the progress. Yes, it's literally, it's very interesting how. Also, I like how it's not just the line which goes up. I already had some downs during the stream, and then it looks decent again. I know I say that's gonna be the last one, but yeah, I feel like I want more, or we should just stop at this point and maybe next time. Or try again. I don't know. Why stop? I mean, not stop the stream. No, I'm going to be live for about 1 hour and a half at least, almost 2 hours. So yeah, I was just thinking maybe stop on this particular segment. Maybe no. Maybe let's try again. One more time. One more time. One more time. I'm getting on the groove of it. You use colored sand? Sometimes, yes. Right now I am using quartz sand. It's kind of creamy white. This one a bit yellowish. Sandy, pretty sandy color. But yeah, if you see some colored pictures on the top, that means it was colored sand. Those pictures, there are lots of landscapes because one of the stream formats we have here is when I'm following Bob Ross tutorials using sand instead of paint. Did you just destroy the amazing art? You see, that's the point. It's like ever-changing thing here. Art is an ever-changing subject on this channel. The point is the journey, not the result. Yeah. So I will try to do the performance once again, one more time, just one more time, and see how it goes. This mermaid is a little drunk again, but it's fine, it's fine. I feel more and more sure in what I'm doing. Is the evolution of the artist and not the art itself? I think it's both. I like to think this way at least. The distraction is about being able to recreate oneself and so evolve. Beautiful, thanks. It was decent run. Decent, very decent. I will rewatch. I will see how it looked. I will have my thoughts. And at some point, maybe next time when I'm live, we will try to record it. And I like how mermaid becomes a ship. I think it's so satisfying. Yeah. It's not super clever transition, as I'm just using sand which lays just there. I'm not using the elements which I draw. I'm just moving sand around, but I still feel like it's satisfying. So yeah. Feels good, not gonna lie. So I have two options for the rest of the stream. Always been a fan of your transitions and drawings and the music combined with a single concept that changes to something else entirely. Yeah, it's the most time-consuming part, unfortunately. Like, drawing pictures, it's a pretty fast thing. And sometimes it feels like with the attention span of a regular internet user, I feel like I always need to be fast too. However, sender shows and those transitions, they take time to practice, to generate, to master. So I'm always doubting myself when I'm doing it live, like how interesting it is. And yet I feel that it's what I really want to do a lot. That's why now I am having 2 streams for practice, 2 streams for drawing pictures, because I really want to explore myself more as an artist and see what I'm doing, what I can do in this area. More time consuming would be doing sand art stop motion animation online, live, on stream, drawing every single frame one after another, huh? That would be content. I'm not brave enough to do it. Although I do like sand animation. And I even have an idea for one story. I even started drawing a storyboard for it. I don't know. Yeah, so what I was trying to say. We have 2 options now. We can practice some of the scenes from my other sand art shows, the scenes which I want to improve. So that means that I will be drawing a certain segment of sand art show over and over again, a few times, and just to make sure that I'm improving it. Or there is another option, is just moving sand around and drawing some sort of abstract pictures, maybe like throwing some spots of sand and basing a picture on it, just like some sort of visual improvisation, almost visual meditation. I will create a pool. The pool will be available only on Twitch, guys. So, and you can vote what you want to see more. What to do next? Sand show improvement or abstract sand art practice. Oh, it doesn't. It cannot fit all the words I want to say. I started the pool. Do what that's more fun to you. All the both things would be fun. That's why I cannot choose. Initially, I thought about practicing some of that abstract composition kind of thing. But improving my standard shows might be more visually appealing. I don't know. What inspires your artistry? All sorts of things, actually. Very often music. Very often music inspires that because it gives me emotions, it gives me structure, the beat. Yeah, it feels good. I'm fortunate enough to live in a big city with a lot of events in the sphere of culture, so I can go to galleries a few times per year, and I go there and I get the inspiration there. So watching other pieces of art, no matter what medium people are working, it's actually inspiring. And no matter if it's classics or modern art, I get equally inspired by that. Another source of inspiration, something what I get on YouTube. I really like stop motion animation, and YouTube from time to time shows me some stop motion videos which are mostly done by some small channels. It always looks like it's a result of some sort of workshop, or maybe somebody who was studying filming and animation in the university and they did some sort of projects. So those random stop motion projects which I see on YouTube sometimes, they're so inspiring. They are so inventive and they're so out of this world in terms of, like, they're not following trends, current agenda. They are very personal projects and also done by people from many different parts of the globe. So yeah, I really like it. I really like those random gems which YouTube gives me sometimes. At some point YouTube stopped giving me those recommendations. Then I have found the video which I really liked. I gave it a like, so YouTube would be like, hey, Anna likes the stuff like that, and they started, and then YouTube started giving me more of those animation videos again. So you have produced stop motion animation? No, not yet. Abstract sudden art. Okay, great. Let's practice that. I haven't done stop motion. No. What I did, I mean, I used some elements of stop motion in some of my videos, but they are so time consuming. It's always so intimidating to do them because, you know, it's drawing frame by frame. I guess I need to grow more and get brave. Okay, abstract. Animation is patience, yeah. And I am a person with a decent amount of patience. But even I am intimidated. And then I get inspired by super random stuff. My mom actually told me the other day, I had a new year. I had birthday in January. And all of a sudden, my friend gave me a string of pearls. I never wore pearls before. And that's like, it felt like it's so out of my comfort zone. And yet when I put it on myself, I felt like, that's actually cute. And I was looking at that piece of jewelry, and I was like, hey, how can I wear it, and what is it calls for, you know? Anyway, long story short, couple weeks later, I created a dress which would fit this particular jewelry. And they got married and they were happy together. I have a picture somewhere, not on me, but on my dress form yet. And my mom said, that's interesting how your brain works. Like you see a piece of jewelry and then you suddenly think about dress. Like how that connection creates in your brain. And I do not know why. I don't know how. What color? Give me a second, I will pull out the picture for you. It's nothing too fancy, so do not expect much. But I think they look great together. Just a second. Yeah, here we go. Just kind of hard to explain. It's Hi Andrew, how are you doing? We're having a little bit of a chatty break here. I just sent it to my personal Discord and I will show you now. So that's the dress. That's how it looks. That's very romantic. And if you want to see it closer, that's how it looks together, like color-wise. Color-wise, that's how it goes together. I'm not like perfect seamstress or anything, but yeah, I agree, that's very summery. It's like, maybe I'm craving for summer, but I just like how those colors go together and how they, I don't know, feels good. But yeah, when you asked me about where I get inspiration from, all kinds of random things. Sometimes I look at something and it brings me something and I start thinking about something and it turns out to be scent picture. I don't know how it works. I do not always know how it works. Very cute dress in pearl, thanks. Thank you so much. So let's start. Let's start the sand art practice. Some sort of abstract thing. A landlord John, hi! Inspiration for life, as it should be. Yeah. I have only one issue. I am not very sturdy person. I mean physically. Unfortunately, I do not have enough of stamina, physical stamina, for working on all what I want to work on. I wish I would be more strong. I don't know why I said it this way. Usually streaming at night for me, so my schedule changed a little bit, so you will be able to catch me more often, I hope. No? No, that's too spooky. Well, kind of works, but it's a bit more dramatic than I thought. Let's try again. And yet creates beautiful arts and moments. Yes, but after 4 hours of stream, I am completely drained. My husband knows it. Like, I am non-existent. When I'm streaming in the morning, after the stream I need a nap. If I need to continue my day without the nap, it's a nightmare. I can barely talk, I can barely think, and yeah. My stream in the middle of the day is kind of strange. Yesterday I finished the stream when it was 6 p.m. and I realized that I am so tired to do anything, and yet I still have a little bit of time to do something. It was like, what do I do? But yeah. I'm not complaining. Just to let you know, I'm not complaining. I like what I'm doing. I feel good here. I wish I could be just more strong. Are you vegan? No. I am strongly advised against being vegetarian because of some health conditions. And I tried to stay on a vegetarian diet at some point in my life. There were some experiments. I didn't feel good. It was not good for me. Baby maker, thank you. May your sand bucket always be full. That's perfect. And may your table never know a negative space. That's so sweet. Thanks a lot. So I want some spooky hand here. But yeah, about the bucket of sand, it's chef's kiss. We're going abstract here, okay? I am like, I could fix the hand and make it more real. I'm not going to. We are going for some weird kind of vibes here. Make it werewolf. Yeah, I'm thinking about something like that. Something magical. I have a tendency to slide into some spooky stuff when I am letting my creativity flow. So if it's a werewolf in the beginning of transition, Where should it go? Just a second, looking for a brush. Horror host, hi! That looks so real. It's still real. Still sand. The werewolf has a ring. Yeah. Where we're going? I don't know. So right now, even I don't know where the drawing is going. I'm just adding some random elements. One element call for another element. You feel free to share your thoughts too. Sometimes it helps. Sometimes it calls something in me too, so I add it to the picture. And maybe no, maybe just the texture. No, flat. Hi Kelly, thanks. Thank you so much. After every single message like that, I'm like, sorry, we're not doing anything special. so sorry, we're not doing anything special. I probably shouldn't say sorry, I shouldn't say anything actually except thank you. But the Canadian in me is strong. So I feel the need to say sorry. Yeah, we're now in the chill part of the stream. I had a pretty intense session of practice in Sandar show at the beginning of the stream and now I'm just like, nah, doing something. Now I'm going to discard everything what I just did. Because I don't like it. David, hi! Welcome. It's all about fun. It's about creating art now and here. That's a cool one. Don't touch the door. Hello. Yeah, I'm just looking for something in this picture. I am improvising. I do not have a plan. I do not have a reference. I have nothing. I'm just moving sand around and see what's happening, and then at some point my brain will be like, okay, we're done with it, and I will save the result and we will move on to another one. What's your favorite medium besides sand? Haha. Besides sand. I truly respect just a plain graphite pencil, to be honest. I also have fun working with charcoal. Charcoal is the closest medium on the paper to sand. I really like how versatile it is. So yeah, scratching the paper with pencil and working with charcoal when you can create all sorts of you can dust it on the paper. I like it. In general, I prefer dry mediums. So I like how watercolor looks, but I do not really like working with water. I enjoy oil painting while I am in the process. I enjoy this material, but I do not really enjoy all the setup it needs and washing washing brushes. I hate it. So fantasy novel, yeah, something like that going on here, yeah, so far at least. Washing the brushes, yeah, if you know If you have done it, you know what I mean. It's so not fun. Zen Puppy, hi. But I really like, sometimes I'm dreaming about sitting and painting with all paint again. I have all the materials, I have everything which is needed, but then I'm like, oh, and then cleaning up comes, and I do not really like it. Sand is kind of easier like that. I mean, yeah, it gets everywhere, but it's pretty easy to deal with if you have a good vacuum cleaner. Washing the brushes, however, is not automated yet. Graphite, charcoal, yeah, monotones. I certainly prefer monotones, and also I like monotones with one speck of color. White paper, black medium, red dot somewhere. Mwah! That's what I like. It's not like I do not enjoy working with colors too, but my heart loves monochrome more. Okay, yeah, there is some sort of fantasy here for sure. I'm monochrome gal too. Yeah. It's tough because colored pictures are more eye-catching in the social medias, and you know, we all need to think about marketing these days. But it is what it is. I love it. Now I feel like this picture calls for dark background, so I'm going to sprinkle the sand really gently. It will take some time until we will achieve the certain level of darkness, but I think it will emphasize overall the magic, kind of magic touch. Like photography, yeah, it works. Black and white photography is just, oh, it's so much fun. I love exhibitions of black and white photography and how people are working with composition in them. It's just fantastic. Yeah, certainly gonna be darker, darker and darker. This part of the job takes a lot of time, but be patient. We will get there. I don't wanna throw the sand. I really feel like we need to have some sort of soft shading on the edges. But it's gonna be a lot of sprinkling. I'm still not sure what is gonna be from this side. There's gonna be something exciting. Again, suddenly I decided that I want some magic sparkles here. So you keep asking me questions, like what inspires you and so and so. What inspires you guys, if you are somewhat creative, professionally or as a hobby? Where do you get the inspiration? Nature, oh yeah, I can relate. I don't know if nature inspires me directly. It's more like an area of relaxation and palate cleansing for me. And yet, you see, sand is nature material. How long you've been working with sand? I started in 2014, so this September it's gonna be 10 years. That's a lot. That's too much. Wow. Okay, that's yeah. That's scary when I think about it. A decade of experience, yeah. I mean, I can officially put it in my social media pages now. 10 years experience of drawing with sand. That sounds legit. 10 years to master a talent. Not just 10 years. It's like the point of my stream when I started streaming. Okay, that's the story. I see that we have a lot of new people here, so here is the full story. So I started drawing with sand as a psychologist and speech pathologist, like kids development area, art therapy, all that stuff. But in that area, you do not really need to be an artist. You need to know how to show other people some basic moves of sand art, so they could draw something. And then it's all about psychology and kids development methods. So you need to be inventive to show to the kid like how to draw a cat with just drawing circles and couple of triangles and stuff like that. You don't have to be an artist. You just need to be somewhat creative, I guess. So at some point I realized that if I want to be better in drawing with sand, I just need to learn how to draw with sand. I need to practice a lot. And I created a vow to myself that I will be drawing one picture every day for a year. And if by the end of the year I will not see any progress, I will just say, okay, I am not gonna do that. It's not my thing. I have zero talent in it, and just screw it and try something else. My wonderful husband made a lightbox for me so I could practice at home, and I started drawing pictures every day. Somewhere, I think after about 9 or 10 months of this experiment. By the way, that's when I first created a social media page called Sand Experiment. After about 10 months, my husband told me about Twitch, and he said, look, you have everything what you need for streaming. And you are drawing with sand every evening anyway, so you might as well stream it. And I was like, okay, let's try it. I knew nothing about Twitch, nothing about streaming. It was all not important. I was like, all the streaming idea was very foreign to me, but the idea that I can go online and ask people what to draw and then draw it, it was kind of fun. And that's how we started streaming. So my point was to go online and say, hey, I need practice today, what should I draw? And people came here with all sorts of ideas. They would give me all sorts of reference pictures, anime, realistical pictures, some fantasy, some gaming art, all sorts of stuff. And so I've been streaming for about 8 years. 8 years, about 16 hours per week, I would practice all sorts of different stuff. So that's a lot of hours. That's a lot of hours near of the lightbox. And of course I started to improve, because it would be strange if I wouldn't improve. How's Chile? Chile is fine. I do not have news about Chile. He's just doing his dog things. He's sleeping at the moment, which makes me happy. That means that he's doing alright. So, do you still have a vote of the first stream? Not the very first, I think. I think I started exporting streams from my second or third, and I recently posted it in my Boosty blog. Boosty, it's like Patreon. So if you're there, you can check it out. You just need to scroll down and find this post. The fun thing is that I couldn't speak English. So I was not only learning how to draw, I was also like, I didn't know how to talk to people. My husband was talking to the chat instead of me. At first couple months. Yeah, that's a journey. That's why it's so hard to just give up and say, oh, okay, I'm done with Twitch. It's just so much went into it, and it gave me so much joy. It also brought so many cool people in my life. It brought some nasty people in my life too, but let's not talk about it. We can all speak Russian. Yeah, right. No, I'm glad I decided to speak English, because otherwise I wouldn't practice English as much, and I wouldn't discover English-speaking internet. It's really cool. It's really, really cool when you can Google on 2 languages. I tell you, it's like you can find the information from different sources, and it makes your life different. Thanks, Horror. What I wanted to do here. Oh, I have a strange idea. I don't know how I ended up with some sort of line here, but I have really strange idea. We're not only reading the book, we're going to write it. Just a second, I see the message. Oh, hi from Greece! I'm sure you get asked a lot, but this is the first time I see sand art. Any questions are okay. I genuinely thought it would be some form of sculpting. Yeah, I understand. How do you bring color in sand? Oh, it depends on what you ask. Like how... So many thoughts in my head. If you see colored picture above my head, colored in terms of like it's a multicolored landscape, that means that it's colored sand, looking like colored powder. And I bought it in the factory where they color sand. That sand people use not only for sand art, but for floristic design, for fish tanks, all sorts of things. So I bought it. Right now I am working on the lightbox with the sand, which is kind of creamy white. Right now in my room it's pretty dark, but I will try to show you better. So it's just like regular sandy color. And when I put it on the lightbox, it looks kind of golden, beige, brown. And here how it works. There are areas where you see darker color. That means we have thick layer of sand here. And here the sand looks more golden. That means we have thin layer of sand here. More light is coming through, but it's still the same sand. I do not use a lot of colors here, just one color. I will turn off my lightbox and I will turn on the lamp which is standing near me, and that's how it looks. How many different colors do you have? It's about 22 maybe. So even though on the lightbox, when the lightbox is working, it looks like I have darker shades of brown and lighter shade of brown, it's still the same sand, just different thickness of it. Also, you can affect the color which you see by changing the background color if your lightbox have multicolored lamps, of course. So right now it's like yellow, but I also have blue, and we can make it more like purple. I'm just switching colors inside the lightbox, and it creates all sorts of effects. Also, my lightbox has a construction where it's just a wooden box with glass on the top and LED stripes inside. Some people are working on TV screens, so they can also apply some sort of underneath lighting effects and it will affect how the sand will look on the screen. So many ways to manipulate the colors, or you can just use colored sand. Julie, are you okay? Oh, she's having a snack. We are approaching 9 p.m. It's usually the time when we go outside. I was planning to finish the stream at about 9:30. But if Chile will start demanding me earlier, I will have to stop early. We're both adapting to the new schedule. Yeah, translucence plus sand, yes, pretty much. And yeah, as I say, there are many different constructions for sand tables. I like mine. I wouldn't change a thing about it. Maybe it could be a bit smaller. When we made this light box, I got greedy and I ended up with like enormous one. Do you also store your works or take a picture and reuse the sand? I take a picture and reuse the sand if I've been using one color of sand. If it's multicolored picture, all the colors go together and I cannot reuse them. But fortunately, for each picture I use very thin layer of sand, so I do not waste a lot. And also it's not toxic. Even the dye on the sand is not toxic, so I can just, I don't know, throw it outside somewhere. It's just sand. I like to say that I release it to the wild nature when its job is done. Chili. Are you okay? Okay. How are you feeling? You want a cookie? Oh well, you already had some forbidden things here today, but okay. My dog wants to say hello, but my dog is a big boy, so I cannot just bring him up. We have a little trick. Get up, get up. We have a little trick to show you Chili's face. Let's go. Давай. Ну давай, вставай. Вставай. Чили, вставай. Давай. Давай, давай, давай. Давай, давай. Chili, come on. That's... He's lazy today. Why you're so lazy today? Oh no, I think you ate your cookie with some sand. I don't think it's good for you. Yeah, that's my dog. Hi, Lewis! Welcome! So, what else we're adding here? Is he German Shepherd? Surprisingly, no! He is a mixed breed between Border Collie and Laika. And yeah, somehow he looks like German Shepherd, but only in the coloring. In terms of the silhouette, he is much more slim and light. German Shepherds are kind of heavy. So it's only coloring which is similar. And the clip which David just gave you, it's the time when I brought the puppy to the stream for the very first time. If you want to die from cuteness, go ahead. Good news is that it looks like Chili is totally okay to wait a little bit more until we will go outside. He looks chill. He looks like he's totally okay. I have an idea. Yeah, something like that. The whole composition kind of moved to the left. It was not intentional. As you know, I am just I'm just improvising, so I did not really thought it through. I personally would crop it like this, so it would be more like a central composition. And I don't want to add anything here because it will distract the attention from this line. So yeah, I think I am ready to save this picture as is, and we will try something else. We will try to improvise something else. What is this picture about? I have no idea. I have no idea. If you have a story in your mind when you're looking at this picture, that's great. If not, it's okay. She's casting a spell and the spirits are coming out of the book. Maybe. Oh, I love this combination of colors. So right now the camera goes black. That means I'm saving the pictures. You probably can hear the clicking sound of the camera. It looks like the stream is buggy, but it's not. I'm just saving every color. It's just like a tradition. And let's say yellow. Oh, actually, you know what we haven't been practicing for so long? Drawing in the negative space. Meaning that I will make a thick layer of sand and I will be drawing with lines on the dark surface. It's been a while since we've done it. I do not really have a topic like what I would like to draw, but it's okay. It could be just you know, some patterns. Doesn't have to be something fancy. But yeah, for this one we are ready for sandstorm. Let's do it. Goodbye, ghosts. Once again, it will take some time to prepare the canvas. And now they're gone forever. Well, they saved digitally. That was a lot of sand on the table, all of a sudden. And now I need to put it all back into the bucket, because I will need it all for our thick background for the next picture. Alright, let's do it. Now it's gonna be pure workout. Hands up and shake. Hands up and shake. Do you have to put the sand all over first, or would it work if you just drew sand shapes on white? Most of the time I actually draw sand shapes on white. Like, I feel like 90% of the time I am drawing by adding sand on the lightbox. And it's just right now I'm making the point of like drawing on the surface of sand. So yeah, both ways works, totally, yeah. Or I would say every picture, especially if it's a detailed picture, it's a combination of both. You're like adding, removing, adding, removing. So right now it's just so relaxing to draw on a thick layer of sand, and those lines which appear from the darkness, it's just hypnotic. So it's really enjoyable to do it sometimes. Let me open the window. Some fresh air. If you're on holidays, do you like to go on the beach, or does it remind you too much of your streaming work? I love going to the beach. I steal sand from the beach sometimes. Like, how will it work if I will use this sand on my lightbox? But I do not really draw on sand or anything. I just sit on sand and watch the water, something like that. When I am on the beach, I am like a lizard, you know? Imagine the lizards which are sitting on the rock and like absorbing the sunshine. That's what I do. I'm not really into swimming. I do not like active exercises in the water. My husband loves it, and to me the most enjoyable thing is just sitting on sand, touching sand, feeling it with my toes, with my hands, and just absorbing the sunshine. Seashells, yeah, seashells, little rocks, yeah. Lots of kids do that, and I understand why. Do you still collect the sand from around the world? Yes, but postal service is not very friendly to Russia now. So most of the people who collected some sand for me in the past couple years, they keep it until I will be able to receive it. Until the situation for my country will improve, or until I will move to another country. I received a couple of samples this year though. So yeah. I still have it. I don't know what to do with it. I mean, I am definitely keeping it. I do not know if there are special rules for transporting it through the borders to another country.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
I guess it will be okay. Okay, so the funniest part was My mom previously was living in Israel. She had 5 years there. And during those years I visited her once. And on one of the beaches in Israel I have found a really interesting sand. It contains tiny seashells and they're not crushed. You like literally can see the shapes of seashells and they are like tiny. So I decided to collect some and take with me to Russia. However, security service of Israel airport is kind of notorious for being extra suspicious about many things. And I didn't know what to do, like where do I put the sand? Do I put it in my luggage? But if they will find it in my luggage and they will have some questions, they might stop me from boarding, and that's gonna be a hassle. So I decided to keep it in my purse and go with it on the plane, and in case if people will ask me, at least I will be able to answer immediately, like why why I grabbed like a kilogram of sand and I'm bringing it to Russia. What's going on? Yeah, I was so nervous. I was so nervous about it. They didn't ask about sand. They had some other questions, but sand was the least of their concerns. It was so fun. I was going through some scenarios, like what exactly they would ask me, what I would answer. No, they didn't ask. If you want to check, do I still have this comment here? Let me check. I have it. So Nightbot just gave you a message, and the first link which says send map, you can click it and you can see the sand samples I already have. I have 71 samples. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, full immersion now. I will open a couple of pictures for my inspiration. And we're going to do just some random floral patterns, I think. Just to relax. Do you normally stream at this time? I stream this time on Fridays. To me right now it's 9 p.m. And next time I am streaming on it's gonna be Sunday my time, 10 a.m. Sunday and Monday it's 10 a.m. my time. like tassels. Let's have it dark. Good. Oh! That's such a crazy flower. Let's make it more crazy. Feels like it wants some more chunky elements here. Oh! How do I do it? Lovely! Flowers and tassels. That's how I will call it. If it needs a name. You have to take your hand off and turn it around. It sounds like plan. Be right back. Be right back, taking my hand off. This pattern turns out to be so eclectic. Like it reminds me a few cultures all at once. Circle practice comes in handy. Oh, I forgot! We need to stop the race! Mm-hmm. So when it feels when you do not know what to draw, zero inspiration, no clue, just fill in the surface with some patterns can be so freeing, especially when you do not put any sort of expectations on yourself. This central piece turned out rather wobbly, but it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Yeah, something like that. Let's call this piece Suns, Flowers and Tassels. Probably I am craving for spring. The cool thing about drawing on the thick layer of sand is that it usually looks good on every single background color. Yeah, it looks so festive. But also kind of distorted. It really reminds me how the fabric is folding and making the patterns go into different directions. And green. And let me show you the sand surface. I think it's gonna look fascinating. Yeah, look at that. It's so pretty. When drawing on the sand surface, you kind of can see how soft the sand surface is. Yeah, thanks, Bendy. Peaceful, relaxing. Yeah, that's what it should be. But I think it was our last sand art exercise for today. Thanks for being here. It was quite a nice, productive stream. Let me add a little bit more light so you could see me. Thanks, everyone. Even though I didn't record my mermaid mini show today, it's alright. We are going to... You know what I think we're gonna do? I'm going to rehearse it a little bit more in my upcoming streams. Since it's just 3 minutes, I can do it even on the streams where I'm drawing requests. And next Thursday and Friday we will start on a new project anyway, while simultaneously working on improving the mermaid piece until it's ready for being recorded. Or maybe I will... I don't know when it happens, you know, it's kind of hard to predict. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. As usual, I need to say goodbye to Red Platform first. Thanks, YouTube, for joining us today. I hope you had fun. Goodbye. As for